Where do I think you've gone, my friend? I should also think about this before we engage ourselves in glorious combat. Oh, we have lots of brilliance, we have a decent amount of haste, so we can definitely buff ourselves up to a pretty decent degree here. We do have Berserkitis and 10% less health, so that could be a decent reason to actually do some mutation roulette now. Only 3 potions on us. If I do a quick search, there are 4 more available. I feel like these ones might be in a like secret spot. Yeah, I don't love that. Even though that looks like a decent vault that we could deal with. Still, unless we absolutely have to. You never trust what the vault shows you, because that's just the tip of the iceberg. This is the easy way to deal with it, but I can use Dragon's Call for the fun way. Both definitely are interested in their own right. MCC still leaves us with all the slimes, and we may need to resort anyway. Let's see, regardless, one way or another, I think we're using Divine-ish Jesus, and then is it Dragon's Call? Or do we go with some capacitive coupling? There's no one else around us at the moment. You know, I'm normally a proponent for fun. I really do enjoy testing the limits of the game and doing silly shenanigans, but we are on cat, and we have died on a few very promising cats. So with that in mind, thanks, Royal Jelly. Thank you for your service. Beautiful. Okie dokie. And then, Quicksilvers are fast, but the rest of you are just normal. I think what we'll do is we'll actually read a teleport, and then we'll start slapping away here. You know, I was actually expecting us to be stuck there a little bit longer. Ooh, and Berserkitis is definitely a problem with our very unarmed combat-oriented build, so let's just run over here real quick, heal up, get all that sorted, and in fact, I think we will quaff here. Let's quaff mutation, and maybe we even get some good stuff? Dang it. We felt more calm, and then we felt more pissed off, but we also have 10% more health this time. Oh, me oh my. -1 strength is a bit rough with that mind is acute. Also, thanks, game. I think it's pretty cute, too. We can try it out at least for the rest of this floor. Berserkitis still might be the death of me, don't get me wrong. I'm ready and willing for that eventuality. Hoping against it, but, you know, hope for the best, plan for the worst. That usual mentality. And let's check out what we have available to us, shall we? So much stuff. Okay, lightning rod? No, we in fact already have more than we could possibly want in life. Phantom mirror, on the other hand. Yes, please. Where is that rock slime? Oh, there you are. Hello, my friend. Perfect. Way easier to deal with these sons of guns when they're a little bit spread out throughout the level. We also now have some evocable items, so maybe we do want to train a bit of evocations just in the final moments of the run here. Box of Beasts, yes please. Storm form right at the end. Oh gosh. Ooh, slowed. It's not great. This is still manageable so far. In fact, surprisingly manageable. Oh, okay, now I'm starting to attract a lot of attention. But I'm also no longer slow, so honestly, your mistake, slime, should have come at me a little bit sooner. Not that I'm complaining. Also, before I forget, let us do that evocations training, at least bring it up to something like 8. Normally I'd be more of a 9 guy myself, but that's not too shabby. As well as a condenser vein, absolutely fantastic, love to see it. That should be basically everything. I would have loved to see some more, ooh, actually filed floods. It's not bad either. Poison resistance, we'll never really waste a ring slot on. And I guess that's that. Okie dokie. Let us finish off the last of the slimes here, and then this was our original entrance. Perfect. Let's head right on down. Back to depths, shall we? Not too bad. Okie dokie. Time-wise, tempted 10 now for time, but there's just Zot left. So let's go for it and see how things are looking, shall we? At least, oh geez, oh no. Thank you, game, for warning me. That was not what I intended to do. Nope. Nope to that too. Let's head back here. Right, we have tons of excitement still in this level. I kind of forgot that we hadn't quite cleared it to the nth degree. At least not yet. We're working on it. Oh, and Manifold Assault can trigger Berserkitis, so that's a problem. I don't know about you, but I'm of the opinion that that is a big problem. So, we're mutating again. Let's take a look. Still Berserkitis, and we lost the other good stuff that we wanted. A little harder to cast, but a little more powerful in the spell front. That's actually kind of sweet, so I wouldn't mind holding on to that. We did keep Berserkitis and our intelligence. Changing there. Let's try this one more time, shall we? We deteriorate upon taking damage. It's not as bad. We lost the other stuff, so that's something. We'll see how this goes. And this son of a gun is exactly... That's what killed us on Cataly Portman. So that was some sweet, sweet revenge for the crimes that you committed upon my forebears. Perfect. And otherwise, oh right, Purple Draconians, always a fun time. Love that. You know what? Oh, I was hoping it would be just you, my friend. In that case, we're actually going to channel magic. It's a little bit of a waste here. Except when that happens, then it feels right on board. Beautiful. That deteriorating might still be an issue, because we cannot afford to lose strength. How many mutation potions have left? 2? Let's do that. Find mutation again. And... I feel like we're a long way off from Zot Clock, right? Let's go on a bit of a hike, then, shall we? Isn't it fun if it was fun, yo? 100%. In fact, I'm usually having a really good time when I lose DCSS. Maybe largely because I'm just oftentimes losing DCSS, but regardless, the sentiment's still there. And I guess we could end up going back and searching for that magic regen amulet, but you know, Acrobat got us this far. Maybe we'll keep going. What species is after Felid? Is it Baraki next? I might have to consult the older versions, because everything got shifted around with Meteorin coming in. But it's either Baraki, Mummy, or Meteorin. They're the only 3 left. Maybe we'll even just spin a wheel or something to make that decision. Fuzz, you got this. I appreciate it, Safed. We're gonna do our best to do Fuzz's family proud. Actually, let's just go to depths 3 so we don't go down that bad stairwell. We're free meter pots and vaults, so they are behind a vault, unfortunately. Potentially a vault that we can deal with, as we saw when we last checked it out, but I'd still prefer not to unless absolutely necessary. For the time being, let's just read one more of these. Dopey and lose the ability to drink potions? That's not the end. Ironically, Baraki, you said, and whoops, I said Baraki because it was moved and technically skipped. You just watched almost all my recent VODs in the past month. Exactly, no. It normally would have come right after this, I believe. But, everything got kind of shifted around. Oh, I don't have any fire resistance. Do you know what? I'm gonna go statue form first, then ring of fire. In fact, hold up. I just realized something dire. I need more fire resistance for orbs of fire. Why I carry degen pots around? Just for the flex of it. Mostly because I forgot that I was carrying them, but I'm gonna say that it's intentional, totally on purpose. And well, you finally lost the Madness RL run that you started after Tome got mentioned earlier. Oh yeah? I was about to say, was it a good one? But you said lost, so I'm sorry to hear it. When I get the achievement, we need to retro halfling extended run. We stand half king. Bring back the Fling dynasty. They never left, Safed. They never left. The Flings will rise again. Love to see it. Okie dokes. I do probably need to get some fire resistance, but oh no, let's try and finish this floor for now. You know, focus on one goal at a time here. Finish off this floor in our current state, maybe, potentially, possibly, hopefully, even. Okay. With Marjorie coming up, that means we can take this son of a gun up here, but Marjorie is alone now, so let's do one of these, do one of those, and welcome to your worst nightmare. Beautiful. That's much better now that we have Phantom Mirror available. Always love to see it, and then we'll just get right back on the road here. Ooh, some more spells, or some more shops. That's the word I'm looking for. Doesn't even rhyme with spells. Don't know where my brain was going there. Amulet of Regeneration is what I was kind of looking for back in the day, so I think I will take that son of a gun. Acrobat, you did us well. Hope you don't feel too betrayed and don't throw everything in our face due to said betrayal, but should be fine. No idea where Frederick is, huh? Just stand, sit on the rocket launcher throne. Really the only way. Talatongas get replaced with Armitars. You know, it kind of makes sense. I get what they're going for there. And you want an Elephantar, please? Only a matter of time. We need all the tars, really. Every single combination and permutation, if at all possible. Let's see, I have 4 magic mapping, which means I'll probably not magic map in floor 1 here. Right, Ice Dragon might actually be a problem. In fact, I should be taking this a wee bit slower. Maybe we will end up... Holy moly, my friend. Well, let's just irradiate you. Oh gosh. Let's take a second here. Were there really no fog scrolls in this entire game? Do you either get like butterfly or fog? Is it one of those ones? Well, that was rough though. Not great. I guess, is there any Divine Exegesis spell that would save us? We unfortunately didn't get any of the fun Necromutation ones that are like get out of jail free cards. Find RF, anything usable? I don't believe so. We can do a quick check here. But, nope, it's been an interesting game. Fog is an alternative item now. Interesting. Is it with Butterfly? Or something else? Mantar, half man, half another man. The prophet by the end of racism. It's really the hero the world needs. Silver Dragon is even more problem as it can dispel. Oh, 100%. Yeah, it's rough. It is either butterflies or that. Definitely a rough one. Well, you have a range of 5, my friend. The question is, do we blink and hope for a 50-50 split? Not blink scroll, but just random blink. I'm tempted to say yes. It's not the end of the world if we die here. If we die here, we might even just backtrack this a little bit, leave Zot for now, potentially even finish off for the night, and then come back clear-headed and fresh next week, and spend some time in other branches looking for some better loot and for some more experience. Here people are using leg potions in extended. It makes sense, gives you torment immunity, so it's pretty huge. Let's do this. Okay, well that wasn't good, but also not bad. And now we have a lot more to see here than we can see here, so I'm just gonna do it again. Perfect. Just blink up 2 squares, blink down 2 squares, just like we drew it up. Could have just run away by this point, of course, but we're gonna keep going with the madness. Okay. Well, that's its own thing. We have cold vulnerability, so we might just die. This is not how I intended these teleports to go, or these blinks rather. Still could do one more and see what happens. Am I blinking so often? Oh, I'm just using the castable blink, right? So, only 2 magic, pretty cheap. And yeah, boss, you thought it was only early game, but some guy with a rat deck found out it works late game. You know, it's surprising what you'll experience when you just take a risk. You don't know who's holding its breath, the dragon or me? Oh, for sure. Isn't there a cooldown? Not on just cast blink, no. I'm gonna do it one more time. Law of averages means I gotta get a good one this time around. Right? Or not, that's cool too. And where do I get brought back into the world of the living? This is where I will actually read a magic mapping scroll so that we at least have a path back home, but okie dokes. Has a cooldown based on spell power. High enough spell power means no cooldown. Oh, I didn't even know there was a cooldown. I've only really used it at high spell power, apparently, since that change was implemented. But that's good to know, thanks. Thanks for letting me know. Ah, the infinite battle. Lightning versus lightning. Who wins? Of course, the slight advantage I have is that I also have Irradiate. Slight disadvantage I have is those Irradiates didn't do anything. There we go, much better. Then we'll keep just slowly but surely making our way back home here. Gold dragons are a problem for sure, but nothing we can't handle. Let's rest up in this little baby corner. And not too shabby. Okay, so do I take my own advice here? And do we save the end of Fuzz for next week? It'd be either that or I would have to rush a little bit just to get this done in time so I could get ready for work and stuff. Surprisingly tough call for me. So tempted to just keep going for it, but that's exactly what happened to Cataly, you know. The biggest advantage I have is that my damage is mostly physical and electric brand is insignificant by this point. True, true. You're at the edge of your seat, boss. I mean, we can run it. I just don't know how safely we can do so. Go a little bit further along here and see how it goes. If we lose our last life, then I definitely will. Is this ye old FX cliffhanger and you got tuned in next week? See, that was exactly what I was thinking of. That was the point. Okay, Orb of Fire is a problem. Very much so a problem. So, 1 pip of fire resistance. It's like 150 health. So then you gotta tune in next week. Yeah, you know, it's still up in the air. We're gonna check out each of these stairwells and see how we're feeling, what we're thinking. But I might have to leave all of you on a cliffhanger, unfortunately. Or fortunately, again, if it brings up that sweet, sweet viewer retention, then it's all worth it, right? Views over everything. Okie dokie. Let's definitely going slightly less than ideal. Let's radiate to kill that berserker real quick, then get the heck out of dodge. Be nice if they diversified the danger of Orb Fire to at least 2 more enemies. That's what we need. So yeah, you have to have more disparate resistances and stuff. No, I don't think the Orb Fire definitely isn't going anywhere because they're a classic of the game. As much as it pains me to fight them sometimes. Okie dokes, definitely get out there with the berserk. And right back into the mix once more. I think I will just go lightning forming though. Again, some of these buddies are resistant, but still worth it at the end of the day. Oh gosh, am I gonna die in a similar fashion to Cataly here? Never. Just have to believe. Terrifying. There are also killer clowns, that's true. Killer clowns, though, at least are like, either they ruin your day or they do literally nothing to you. One or the other. Not saying remove, just add, you know, maybe demigods. I'm always happy with that. The sentiment of adding more fun, creative stuff for sure. Or something that could cause equal fear, definitely. There is Tiamat. True, but uniques, I feel, very much represent a unique type of danger that you don't really see elsewhere. Don't quite hit the same way, but okay. Amulet of Guardian Spirit. Again, we did just remember we have those degen potions, but too late. And do I just ignore you and keep going? Colgate, you're often more worried about clowns than orbs. I think that's fair enough. Do I dare go down this stairwell? That's just asking for trouble, eh? Let's instead go into a corner here, irradiate to start us off. As much as our tiny cat body can afford, lose the abilities to drink potions and taking damage more often. That is what it is. We will probably want to get rid of that at some point here, but there's the enemy that spawns fungi. Yeah, the cursed toes, depending on your character, can definitely be a deal breaker. Let's drink haste before things continue to get hairy, and similarly, can drink heal wounds. And we've got to be close to coming down enough in contamination to blast you again. Apparently not. But also did not manage to get ourselves mutated from the contamination, so not the end of the world there. And then we'll definitely use our cleave attack on these sons of guns. Still can't drink potions, so it's just a be-all end-all duking duel to the death. Now you, my friend, we'll just walk away from. Let's spend this opportunity to heal up real quick, re-engage, re-enter the fray, and perfect. That's much better. And again, it's our worst nightmare. Okay, not too shabby. It's not too done. I'm down to just 1 strength. So I'll switch over to some cold resistance with this draconian around real quick. Just play it slightly safer than usual. Oh, fun. Perfect net. Perfect timing. Not at all terrifying, but not too bad. At the end of the day, I think I will quaff 1 more mutation potion here real quick. Ooh, we got clarity. And we only occasionally lose the ability to drink potions. It's kind of a win-win. Still would have liked to just get rid of all the bad stuff, of course, if dreams came true, but at the end of the day, can't really complain too much. And then let's just try to finish murdering these sons of guns. Oh gosh, that shifter's a problem. Can't drink potions, but I can ask for some divine favor here real quickly. There we go. Shifter down. White Draconian down as well. Oh, hello there. Did not see you coming. Let's get the heck out of dodge. I don't even know. Is there a Shadow Dragon I didn't see? There was. Hello, Shadow Dragon. So lovely to see you here. That's a lot of purple Draconians too. Let's let you kiddos come to me, shall we? In fact, let's just head upstairs and deal with these sons of guns in their own right. Jeez Louise. Carl makes it impossible to teleport or control blink with the orb and get a random blink instead. It's similar that can paralyze in case you're not in permanent stasis, for sure. And yeah, seeing Buzz win-win is a good end, and next week it's Mystery Race. Exactly. Yeah, keep the people guessing, keep the people on their toes. That is going to be a death. Holy crap. Definitely happens pretty dang quickly. That was less than ideal. So we're down to our final life, folks. For better or worse, this is it. Oh gosh. How does it all go wrong so fast? What happened there? Honestly, I think not having fire resistance and getting hit by a couple of these bad boys was the big issue. But okay, let's take a second here. Cancel the keyboard. We could try and blink to the stairs and escape that way. I have to get lucky though, no more blinks coming our way from our enemies. Being slowed by the cob is a big issue here. Man, it happens so fast, hey? Up to 6 death. Alternatively, we could fear, and that hits the red Draconians, but not the purple. Then we still have these other sons of guns to deal with. 95 HP and no orb fire, no RF rather, any orb fire can one-shot? Oh, definitely. Think you cursed me, boss level? No, not at all. Tis the life of a Felid at the end of the day. And this was the risk I signed up for by deciding to continue this evening. Dang it, I hate shifters. Minus potion is from our current set of mutations, unfortunately. But okay, I can read fear because these red Draconians are a problem. Gosh darn it, the shifter is such a big issue. This looks like a turning point for our main character. Even after having unraveled the secrets of the arcane, being a champion of the Scholar God, deep down, I'm just a little kitty. Right? Truly the moment of truth coming full circle. It's literally this buddy who's just choosing the worst possible option at any given opportunity. Used Quicksilver Bolt to remove our transformation right as we were getting hit by everyone at once. Then, now it's only using Blink Allies and Circling every time we try to get these buddies off of our back. Could start just chugging heals. It's between a heal potion, at least one, and just going right for fear again. I mean, we did lose like 15 health in that last fear. So that's not a good sign, not a good indication of that plan for moving forward. What do I have for Divine Exegesis? So unfortunately, no Death's Door and no Revivification, unless we've gone it since without me noticing, maybe? Unfortunately not. Let's try to remember what some of these are, like Disjunction. For example, anyone nearby to blink away from me. There's something there. Wasn't there higher necromancy spellbook in a shop? Oh, probably. Reviv. Would you look at that? Definitely should have been paying attention there. But okay, we could Disjunction. Let's focus on not necessarily the positives, but the current state of being here. Disjunction could give us enough space, potentially. It's not great, but it's possible. Better probably than either the fear or the heal wounds on its own. So we could disjunction, get these sons of guns, hopefully blinked far enough off that they can't hit me with their breath. This buddy won't be able to hit me. You might Quicksilver Bolt, so we just have to cross our fingers on that one. You know what? I'm gonna go for it, I believe. And I should have never believed. Oh, Buzz. Oh, oof. I mean, how many times will I have to try to redline it before just taking the time? But hey, that's all good. It's all part of the game, part of the fun, especially with Felids. And hey, learn a little something. Read all those spell books. Can't forget that. Reading more would probably be a better strat for survival. Oh, there were tons of strats that'd be better for survival. But hey, that's just the way that it all rolls out here, the way that the cookie crumbles, and I wouldn't have it any other way because it's going to be a hard-fought victory. But we'll get there eventually with Felid. This is how I expected Felid to go at the end of the day. Not pretty close though. Oh, definitely not too bad. These were just the warm-ups, you know? Getting warmed up for the real first Felid run of the series. And we'll get it first try when we do that. Good run. No, I appreciate it. Your condolences for the loss of my Sith Moon of Felid. You know, we tried to do you proud, Royal Bird, and we'll get there next time. Definitely no dirt on Sif there. Helped us out a lot. Should have said, surely it would have fixed everything. Oh, definitely. 100% wouldn't have died embarrassingly there either. No, at the end of the day, it is what it is, and there were tons of options, tons of things. Again, if we really wanted to drag this out and be a little more cautious, probably would have just left Zot, explored like our Elf 3, you know, seen if we got some treasure there, maybe even a bit of Crypt, anywhere really to kind of flesh out our experience, get a few more abilities at our disposal. Definitely read those spell books. I was looking for Revivify the whole time, and it was right there in front of my very eyes. But hey, at the end of the day, still very happy with how it went, and it was a fun run. We even got to see Pikachu, so there was that. There was Ring of You Win the Game on Zig 1, guarded by 6 alligators. Dang it. I'm always looking for that Ring of You Win the Game, and it was my only shot. I needed to zag, not zig. Now that's the real secret. I think you're onto something there, boss level. But regardless, Buzz will be missed, and look at that. In a beautiful bit of poetic justice, Buzz and Cataly Portman, side by side in the eternity here. You will be remembered, my lovely kitties. But hey, that means we'll be back next time with like Cat Von Deux, maybe. Maybe we'll go with Cat Stevens, a bit of an ode to my childhood, even though that's not the artist's name anymore, so I feel a little bit unhappy with using it. I always like to call people by their chosen names as much as possible. Huge Jazzman. Maybe for a future one, that sounds like a good mummy name or something, boss level, because for now I think I'm gonna stick to the cat puns as much as possible, but good old Hugh. I feel like we had a Hugh pun on a previous character, did we not? Can't remember what it was. Maybe it just is about time for a comeback. Regardless, of course, I had a really good time tonight. I hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, it was about the cats. That's why you said that? Oh, perfect. Then we're on the same page. Oh, it was Hugh Ant. Thank you. Yes, Hugh Grant, not Hugh Jackman. Totally different puns. But thanks. Thanks, boss level. And it was always about the cats. I see. Yes. But okie dokes. Where was I? I had a lot of fun. I hope you all enjoyed watching. I'm happy that I had a few of you on the edge of your seats. Sorry it wasn't a cheering opportunity in the end, but hey, we can commiserate with each other together. Catastrophe. Oh, 2 on the nose. That's just exactly how that run is guaranteed to go, but let's add that to the list. I like that. In fact, I might start off with catastrophe. Again, speech not doing great tonight. Catastrophe. Let's not make this a pet cemetery, maybe. Oh, there's so many good options. Necromancer cat. Well, I don't know if I have the heart to go back to the Necromancer mines. After how that went a couple weeks ago, it was rough for sure. Undead meat shields were definitely nice, but compared to a summoner, I was struggling. I don't know what it is with the Necromancer start, just for whatever reason doesn't jive with me. I think it's really fun and cool, and I like the changes they made, but I'm just terrible at it for whatever reason. But regardless, we'll come up with the plan for next week as we go here. And for the moment, let's do a quick check to see who is live at the moment, see who we can send a raid off to at the end of the evening here. And it does look like Wizard is currently playing some crawl, so let's just head on over that way. We can stick with DCSS for this evening here. And yeah, we'll definitely be back on Wednesday. I think I will be, for real, doing the usual stream time this Wednesday. I hope so, at least. Always sucks when things come up. Or otherwise, I'll have to just see you all next Sunday when we jump right back in with our Felids here. Try and get another good run started. We'll have to see how it all goes down. But I have faith, I have hope in our chances. With either Catastrophe, Cat Vunda, Cat Stevens, maybe even go with Pet Cemetery at some point down the road. We'll have to see how it all boils down. We will, of course, actually start that raid that we were just talking about. That seems like a decent plan here. But no, thank you so much, each and every one of you, for hanging out. I had a really fun chat tonight, going through MTG, video games, nostalgia of all flavors. Heck of a time. I hope you all enjoyed as well. Thanks to each and every one of you, whether that be join us in chat for those conversations, or if you're just lurking in the background, if you're watching this later down the road on YouTube or through the VODs, then thank you. I really do appreciate it. Absolutely love getting to do this with all of you folks. And yeah, I hope you're having as much fun as I am. If it ever gets too painful, let me know, and we can maybe try to get serious, to shape up, as it were. But of course, always happy to have a good time regardless. And yeah, I guess regardless of all of that, I do, of course, hope that you're all having a great morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time it is for you out there. And I definitely hope to see you again soon. I'll see you.